Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is December 29th, 2020, and this is episode 166. Today we're looking at Ghost Rider, Return of Vengeance. This is a Marvel comic, number 1, and it's a it's a $4.99, a whopping $4.99. They got me on that one. Take a quick look at the cover, which features Vengeance. He's the kind of like the third generation Ghost Rider, right after Johnny Blaze, and I think it's Dan Ketch. I might have got that name wrong. And this person is Michael Badilino. Badilino. He's the one has now summoned the power of the Ghost Rider, the Rider from Hell, if you will. We'll take a quick look on who worked on the book. Howard Mackey is the author of this. He has written for Marvel since like 1990. He was an associate editor in 1984 and then kind of worked his way up to getting a full title. And he was on and I believe it's Danny Ketch is the name. I might have got that wrong. I apologize. That he kind of brought the second generation after Johnny Blaze on in the 1990s. Along with Javier Salatares is the artist and penciler and inker on this, with Mark Daring helping with the inks as well. And I just want to mention too, there was a number of variant covers with this, and the one by Ryan Stegman, you might want to remember this if you are a collector, is really nice looking. The Ryan Stegman cover, the variant cover, and I believe they had to order at least 25 to get that. I could be wrong on that, but you might want to check that out if you are a collector, if you like Ghost Rider, that type of thing. It might be worth the extra $1 to get that. If you can get it at that price, that is. It might be market price by now, who knows. So, just want to say that I'm not a big Ghost Rider fan, but I wanted to check this one out. Looked a little interesting. And at first I was a little disappointed because it was kind of, the jokes on this just kind of fell flat. The humor was very light, and they even kind of mentioned the humor in here, how bad it is. But I'm glad to say that it picks up. The art is very good in here. I thought they did a good job on the art. And what we have is, this is kind of the reemergence of Vengeance, who is Michael Badilino, and that right here we've got him captured by some demons in hell. And this guy's name is Rack. He's kind of the leader of this particular posse of demons. Now in the cages behind him, we've got a couple guys, Anton Hellgate, and also a character named the Skinner, who happens to be kind of the son of Lilith. I guess maybe the devil's son, perhaps, but he is, I guess, a betrayer of sorts, whereas Anton Hellgate is trying to achieve immortality, and his sentence was to be put in hell. So these two characters play a part in the story. Like I said, it took a little bit of time to get the story going, actually. And here you get a good look at, I believe that is the Skinner here, kind of freaking out a little bit behind bars. But they got Hellgate all kind of captured up. There's a big flashback here talking about how he fought the other Ghost Riders, and then they banded together to take on the demons of hell, and they apparently lost. And a lot of ads in this, by the way. I'll just let that go because that's Marvel these days. So there's this back and forth going on. Skinner, they've summoned Skinner to basically kill Vengeance or Michael Badilino, depending on who you want to call. But look at the drawing on it. That looks really cool. And that is Skinner, by the way. They release him after they take the manacles and chains off Vengeance. We'll call him Vengeance for now. And he immediately starts attacking the demons. Now, Skinner jumps on Vengeance and starts fighting him, but they have this dialogue going back and forth and going, "Don't worry about it." And Skinner say, "Don't worry about it. We're going to escape from here. I need your help, and we're going to take down all these demons and whatnot." And a number of things happen as far as the demons getting fried and broken, and Vengeance goes into full force. He is the Ghost Rider again and starts going through. Skinner has these neat inborn razors that come out of his forearms, and you can see he's decapitating demons as he goes along. And they need Hellgate as well, Anton Hellgate. He's part of their plan, but they want to keep him chained up. So, of course, we get the bone cycle, a very important feature of the Ghost Rider. And Skinner's asking, "Can I have my own cycle?" And it gets a little better now. Takes a few pages. It got a little bit better because he asks if I can have a cycle, and Ghost Rider just says no. He says, "Well, can I have a ride?" He says no. And so they break out. They take down some more demons. They break out Hellgate, but keep them chained up. And go ahead and escape a group of demons. And they just come into another pack of demons later on right here. You can see the start as they attack with Hellgate. They're just dragging Anton Hellgate behind as Skinner runs alongside. So here comes the next group of demons to attack. And they do kind of a bat out of hell type thing. And everybody makes it through. Ghost Rider actually falls into the lava down below, the hellfire, but he's able to come out because he is not flesh and blood, he's just bone. So he survives and drives on out. They go to the Hellgate, the actual Hellgate, and this is where they actually sacrifice Anton Hellgate. They take the spikes off of Vengeance's. Oh, he doesn't have them here. That's funny. He's already got them off there, but he's got spikes on his shoulder blades. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. Yeah, here you go. They actually remove some of these spikes and use it to nail up Anton. So he's up against these runes and graphics that are behind him. And this is a gate that his mother Lilith has created. So they go ahead and just tear him open. So with Skinner makes the first cut, and then Vengeance grabs a hold and just completely rips him open. As you can see, there's the gateway to freedom for them. So, and this time, the Ghost Rider allows Skinner to ride behind him as they go through the cosmos and break down through into New York City. But in the meantime, Ghost Rider is able to see his past lives and also Skinner's too, and sees how Skinner had actually killed his family, his wife and baby son. So they come into New York, throw Skinner off, and he says, "Yes, I did kill my wife and son. I had to because my son was going to be my spawn. He was going to turn into the demon, and I wanted to save him from that." And so Ghost Rider says, "Well, I'm going to save you now," and basically slices open our friend Skinner. So he leaves him behind, and boom, he drives off into the sunset, so to speak, or the sunrise, I guess. And it says end with a question mark. So I do believe this is a one-shot. With a arc coming up on it, or they might cancel it because I know Marvel has been canceling a lot of titles. So this may be the only one shot we see for a while for Vengeance. This was the return of Vengeance, as you can see here. We'll have to kind of wait and see. You get a little bit of story about or letters and drawings, so that's kind of nice. The sketches. And a couple ads for Avengers, The Mandalorian. So I do believe this is a one shot, not an arc. I do believe there was a plan to do this Vengeance as a ongoing series, but I think it's a wait and see at this time since they've cut so many titles coming out in March. But who knows? We'll see. I guess it may depend on how well this one actually sells. So thank you for stopping by the Temple of Tomes. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments, and we'll see you again. I got a few more books to review. It was kind of a slow. These last 3 weeks have been kind of slow at the comic book store. I picked up 4 this week. Last week I only got 2, so I do have 3 more to review this week. So we'll see you next time. As always, this is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes, bidding you adieu.